I'm just going to quickly do my version of Cooley's, which is very similar to a lot of other people's. There's actually a really good version by Cooley himself, which someone's uploaded from the 70s in a pub. He's playing it. I'll find that and I'll email it to you, I hope. So I'm just going to not think too much about it and just play through the tune how I would play it, and then I'm going to play it slowly. And I think, because this is my second time at recording this, because I said some stuff that I thought was confusing, I thought, no, you've got to do it again. I think I do play it a bit different when I'm playing it faster. It's this bit. A lot of people play, Kevin Burke as well plays it like this. And I go up from a G sharp. Because there's a kind of pattern there that's the same then. 2, 3, 1, open. But he does 2 A's. So I'll do the 2 again. Kevin Burke style is like this. And then I'm... Anyway, it's more or less the same tune. Wouldn't worry about one note. Okay, so I'm just going to try and play it without thinking about what I'm doing. Apart from the fact that I'm going to just try and play it as straight as and similar to itself as possible with no fancy variations and whatever. So... Right, so let me get the screen back on because the screen keeps going back to sleep. Hello Joe, can you get out of my video just for a second? Right, so if I do the first part, you know I said question and answer. So the first question is, so it starts on an E to up to a B. Imagine you've got a string in the middle of the D and the A string. Put your first finger on that imaginary string and then you can kind of rock without going too out of tune. Okay, so I slide up to the E on the D really. So it lands on that E. I'll do that one more time. So if you haven't got that, pause it and go back a bit. Right, the first answer starts on an F, second finger there. So the first little half of that answer, you're pivoting onto a D. Every second note is a D, so it's F D, A D, B D, A D. So you've got like a little triangle kind of thing. After the F, A, B, A. I think of that as a triangle because it goes A, B, A. So that is a way that I kind of memorise stuff as well, is to see the kind of shapes of the way the notes go. But you know, see what works for you. Right, so And then the second part of that is. So it's da 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 da. Okay, so first, this is where I went wrong last time. First answer. We've had the question, we're on to the answer starting in an F. Then we go back to the question, but it's the second question now. It sounds very similar to the first one. But it starts going up towards the E string. So I'll do it one more time. Right, and then we're going to do the second answer. So you finished the question on a G, second finger on the E string. You're just going to jump up to the A, one note above it, and then D, F, B, A, F. So you've got a kind of cascading pattern down of 3, 1, this is fingers I'm talking about, open, 2. Then you go to the next 3, 1, open, 2, but it's the third above the second that you finished on, if that makes sense. So 3, 1, open, 2. I'm doing something here. Okay, I'm going to do that second answer again. 3, 1, open, 2, 3, 1, open, 2, and then D. Right, I'm going to play the whole first part again just so you can hear it. Second part, which we didn't cover in the lesson, you're going to start on a G natural on the E string, or you could do a roll on a B instead of a triplet on a B here, and then so you got, it's basically loads of B. G, F, E, that's just a little tip into the B, or an E, I suppose. B, 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 E, G, E. So it's all E, B's and G's. It's like basically a chord. First question, and then the answer is G, starts on a G as well. G, E, D, B. And you land on an A. So that time you've got loads of A in it as well. So I'm giving you a chunk in 2 bits. It starts here, which we've covered, and then the second part of that chunk is A, F, A, D, A, F, A, B, A, F, A, and then we're doing a little scale up to the G. And then we've got another question, the second question of the second part. And then up a scale up. So I'll do that again, second question. And then we're doing that same cascading down sequence we did in the first part, starting on the third finger A, and then so. Okay, so